y'all, it's Belle. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a book haul. I don't know when this will go up, but if it seems a little closer to the last one, it is, but it's not as close because I filmed that one on April 1st, but it was like a little while before I posted it, so it makes it a little better. As always, I'll start first with the books that were sent to me. The author reached out and sent me Atlas and the Multiverse, the second book, Courage Found, Chandon Siman. He's also sent me the first book, and I really had a great time with that, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I would definitely describe them as probably upper middle grade, but they're just so much fun. Thank you so much. And this comes out June 6th. And then Meryl Yourish reached out. She's the author of the Cat Mage Chronicle series, which she had also sent me, and it became one of my all-time favorite series. I loved it so much. Definitely upper middle grade. And this is the first in the prequel series, Cat Mage Genesis, and this is Heroes Rising. And since it is a prequel series, I'm not going to read the synopsis, but I am so excited to see where the beginnings of so many things were, because I love the story so much. And this comes out April 25th. Thank you. And then Source Books sent me Global. It's a graphic novel by Eoin, Colfer, and Andrew Donkin. This is out now. Thank you so much. Beautiful art. Time is running out for Sammy and Yuki. Sammy and his grandfather live in a village along the Indian Ocean. They earn their living by fishing, but the ocean is rising, and each day they bring back fewer and fewer fish. Yuki lives in the far north of Canada, where warming temperatures are melting the ice. Polar bears have less food to hunt and are wandering into town looking for something to eat. Yuki is determined to do something to help. Sounds like an important read. I don't think it'll be overload with because it's a big graphic novel. So, but I think it'll hit just the right message, just the same. So very excited. And this is out now. I don't know if I said that. And then Random House Kids had sent me an arc of Lo and Behold by Wendy Mass. And it's a graphic novel. So excited. It comes out May 2nd. I guess because it's an arc, the art is in black and white. But it still looks beautiful. When you're named after a 250-year-old tortoise, you grow up believing life is full of possibilities and wonder. But ever since Addie's family got turned upside down, those things have been harder for her to see. The last thing she wants to do is make a new friend, but when her dad's summer job takes them across the country, Addie meets Mateo and finds herself caught up in an exciting project. With the help of a virtual reality headset, she's suddenly scaling castle walls, dodging angry kittens, and seeing the world in whole new ways. Plus, she has an idea that could be bigger than anything she's imagined before. But can she right some wrongs first, or is it too late? Thank you so much. And then Random House Kids also sent me the second in the Winnie Zeng series, Winnie Zeng Vanquishes a King by Zhao. I have the first book that I bought myself, so I'm so excited to read that and then dive into this one. And this comes out April 25th. Thank you so much, Random House Kids. Random House Kids also sent me Wrecker by Carl Hiaasen, an arc. And this comes out September 26th. Thank you so much. Valdez Jones the 8th calls himself Wrecker because his great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather salvaged shipwrecks for a living. So is it destiny, irony, or just bad luck when Wrecker comes across a speedboat that has run hard aground on a sand flat? The men in the boat don't want Wrecker to call for help. In fact, they'll pay him to forget he ever saw them. Wrecker would be happy to forget, but he keeps seeing these men all over Key West. At the marina, in the cemetery, even right outside his own door. And now they want more than his silence. They want to look out. He'll have to dive deep into their shady dealings to escape this tangled net. Very intrigued. And Random House Kids also sent me a finished copy of the second in the Scarlett and Browne series, the Notorious Scarlett and Browne, and I have the first book, so I can't wait to read that and then dive directly into this one. So it comes out April 25th. Thank you so much, Random House Kids. And the author had sent me an advanced reader's copy of her book, Nightmare Island, Shakirah Born. I'm so excited. This is such a highly anticipated release. And this comes out June 6th. 12-year-old Serenity has never told anyone about her recurring nightmares. The haunting images of silver butterflies whose flapping wings drive away all sound. Her parents already favor her perfect younger brother, Peace, and she doesn't want to be seen as the problem child. When Peace suddenly becomes afraid of the dark, their parents take him away for a treatment on Duppy Island. Serenity has a very bad feeling about the mysterious island and the facility's creepy leader, Dr. Whisper. And when she sees a silver butterfly from her nightmares in the Forbidden Forest, she realizes that something is seriously, dangerously awry. But nothing could have prepared Serenity for the truth. The island is home to Duans, faceless children trapped in limbo between the world of the living and the land of the dead. And unless Serenity acts soon, her brother is going to join their ranks. So intrigued. I cannot wait to read this. Thank you so much. And then the author had sent me Mage Stone Jim Fall Book 1, David Burleson. Thank you so much. This comes out May 2nd. Grayson Fletcher has spent his entire life working as a blacksmith's apprentice in his family's forge. He knows his way around an anvil, but he suspects there's more to life than hot iron and sweaty aprons. So when he's given the chance to join the prestigious Royal Academy and train to become a fabled realm knight, he jumps at the opportunity. But between the looming threat of raiders attacking his home village and finding an ancient relic with a mind of its own, there is always something to distract him from his studies. To make matters worse, the school assignment inadvertently pits Grayson and his friends up against the evil raiders, and he'll quickly learn that no amount of training could have prepared him for what lies ahead. Thank you so much. Sounds so good. Fremantle Press sent me One Wrong Turn by Shanae Marapodi. So all the way from Australia, which I'm even more grateful for because I know that it is expensive. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. And this comes out July 4th. Amelia's whole world revolves around ballet. Her sights are set on becoming a professional dancer just like her parents, and she won't let anyone or anything get in her way. But when Valentina turns up at the academy and quickly establishes herself as the new talent, Amelia's spot as the class favorite is in doubt. While Amelia is solely focused on beating her new rival, Valentina has bigger concerns to juggle. A family who doesn't understand her passion for ballet, and trying to fit in with classmates that just see her as an outsider. As the two girls vie for the lead role in Cinderella, the pressure intensifies, and one big lie could destroy everything. Very intrigued. Thank you so much. And then the package said Holiday House, so I guess they're the main publisher imprint, but it's by the publisher listed as Pixel and Ink Book, so thank you so much. They sent me the second, The Swallowtail Legacy. The first book became one of my all-time favorites, so I'm so excited. This is a very highly anticipated release, and this just came out, so it is out now. It's Betrayal by the Book by Michael D. Bell. I am so excited to jump back in and see what happens next. Such a great series so far. Cannot wait to read the second book. And then Cindy Callaghan sent me Saltwater Secrets unsolicited. And this has been on my wish list for so long. I've wanted it so bad and I just hadn't got it yet. So I'm very excited. This is one of her backlisted, I guess you call it, titles. So of course it's out now. Stella and Josie live their carefree summers at the boardwalk. Reminds me of growing up at the beach in the boardwalk. Josie lives in Australia most of the year. Her half-sister Stella lives in New Jersey. But every year they come together for a vacation with their dad at the Jersey Shore. Oh, I love that. The real excitement for them is their secret, special place under the boardwalk where they hide their sister's scrapbook, adding memories from each summer. But this year is different. Stella feels like she and Josie are drifting apart, and their annual sister vacation gets off to a rocky start. When the sisters realize that their beloved boardwalk and its natural marine life habitat are both in danger, they must put the differences aside and figure out the mystery of what is happening at their beloved shore. With the help of their friends and the locals, the girls quickly realize that they might be in the deep end, and that they will have to rely on their wits, instincts, and sisterly bond to save the boardwalk from disappearing for good. Love that. She also sent this door hanger that says, "Go away, I'm reading Saltwater Secrets." Which is so cute. It just looks amazing. I'm so excited to finally have this book. Editing Bell. I'm currently reading it, so I forgot to have it in this pile, but Mapmakers in the Enchanted Mountain by Cameron Chitok and Amanda Castillo and Random House Kids, Random House Graphic had sent me this. This is the second book in the graphic novel series, and I'd recently read the first one and really enjoyed it, so I was very excited to receive this one. Thank you so much. And then lastly, for the book sent to me, I was already sent an ARC of this one, so when this was on my doorstep, because you can tell right away when you'll see what it is, I was like, oh my goodness, I was so excited. Because I've already read the ARC too, and I loved it. I cannot wait for that next book. This became one of my all-time favorite reads very fast. I want him. I want Angie Thomas to only write middle grade from now on because she is phenomenal. I would just flew through this. The Return Cinder got ripped, so I'm just assuming HarperCollins, so thank you so much. And this is out now. It came out. Ooh, I want to go bad. So a caramel pecan cookie baked by Fairy Tale Brownies. Another one. And Temporary Tattoos. If you want to read it, just pause and read it. And this cool shirt. It says Remarkable on it. I love it so much. And then of course a beautiful finished copy of the book. I had it on my wish list so I could get it soon. But now I don't have to. Thank you so much, HarperCollins. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. Like I said, I did read it already, and as soon as the reviews get caught up to that point, it'll be up, but so good. I highly, highly recommend it. Such a great read. And the friendships, the whole, everything. Oh, so good. Thank you so much. And then 2 sequels from UK releases. This is the second book in the Lizzie and Belle Mysteries. This is Portraits in Poison by J.T. Williams. And I cannot wait to binge this in the first book. And this would work very well, I think, for the detective style. Middle grade. That is a prompt for middle grade May, the readathon that I'm hosting soon. And a beautiful cover. And maybe highly anticipated, who knows. But so excited. Same goes with this one, except for the detective part. The second in the Hedge Witch series, I think it's called. This is Wood Witch by Skye McKenna. Excited. And after reading like 5 Margaret Peterson Haddock's books, I now am very intrigued by anything she writes. And I saw that she put this was coming out with a new cover to go along with the sequel that's releasing. And I guess some time has passed since the first book and the second one that's coming out. So, but the new one coming out is hardback, and I can only find this in paperback, so I don't know. But Running Out of Time by Margaret Peterson Haddock. And the one that's coming out is Falling Out of Time. I think it's in May. Clifton, Indiana, 1840. Jessie Kaiser lives with her family in a small log cabin. Her father is a blacksmith, and her mother cares for her and her siblings, though at night, Jessie's mother also secretly tends to everyone who is getting sick in their village. One night, she tells Jessie that there's a diphtheria outbreak, a dangerous disease, and if they don't act soon, some of those sick children could die. Then Jessie's mother tells her that only Jessie can help by leaving Clifton, but Jessie's mother also reveals a shocking truth about what, where, and when Clifton is. Jessie will have to escape and survive a totally strange world because she and her friends are all running out of time. Very excited. And then A Green Velvet Secret by Vicki Grant. It's always hard to lose a friend, but for Yardley O'Hanlon, it's devastating. Her best friend is her wild and wonderful grandmother Gidge. They're 2 fashionable peas in a quirky little pod. They spend all their time together sewing and crafting and creating beautiful things until Gidge dies and Yardley loses her for good. Or does she? Yardley isn't convinced. Gidge was a big believer in reincarnation. She promised she'd never leave Yardley, and Gidge always kept her promises. So when a stylish older woman walks into Over Easy Vintage Emporium where Yardley is helping out, Yardley is sure it's her grandmother back from the dead. But her happiness doesn't last long as the woman runs away in terror and no one else believes she was Gidge reincarnated. It's only with the help of a beautiful green velvet dress, a series of letters from the other side, and an irritating 12-year-old Batinsky named Harris that Harley discovers there's more to the mystery woman and Gidge than she ever imagined. Very intrigued. And then 5 Days of Famous by Alison Noel. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're in desperate need of a life makeover. Nick Dashaway would know. He met the criteria. His family is obsessed with all things Christmas. His best friends Plum and Dougal are happy to sit at the geek table every day, and the love of his life, Tinsley Barnes, doesn't even know he exists. Either he makes it big this year in 7th grade, or he risks being a nobody forever. Enter the Green Tree Middle School talent show. Hosted by teen sensation Josh Frost, and Nick has found his ticket out of Loserville and to top-tier popularity if he wins. With the practicing he's been doing, though, Nick knows he's a shoo-in. When everything doesn't go according to plan, Nick is ready to do just about anything for a first-place finish, and he does. He makes a wish. Be careful what you wish for, the old saying goes, and Nick's about to find out why. And the rest of the huge stack was all an anticipated release video, so I won't read synopsis, but I'll just show you what I got. First, graphic novels. Parachute Kids by Betty C. Tang. Very excited. The graphic novel adaptation of Seraphina and the Black Cloak by Robert Beatty. Adapted by Michael Morrissey. Beautiful. And then the little Disney's Little Mermaid Guide to Merfolk. It's a naked hardback. So beautiful. And then The Great Fox Heist by Justin Edwards, going into regular novels. The Dark and Dangerous Gifts of Dolores Mackenzie by Yvonne Bonham. Fairy Hill by Marita Conlon McKenna. Wendington Jones and the Missing Tree by Danielle Dockery. No Place Like Home by Lynn S. Stein. A Sky Full of Song by Susan Lynn Meyer. Hex Allen and the Clanksmiths by Jasmine Florentine. The Paper Daughters of Chinatown by Heather B. Moore and Allison Hong Meryl. Elf Dog and Owlhead by M.T. Anderson. A Spoonful of Time by Flora On. The Ghost of Rancho Espanto by Adriana Cleves. To Catch a Thief by Martha Brockenbrough. Once There Was by Kayash Mansef. Come See the Fair by Gabriel Savet. So beautiful. The Starlight Stables Gang by Esme Higgs and Joe Cotterill. The Other Eddie Trimmer by Jacqueline Wilson. Make it a hardcover. Then Audrey Covington Breaks the Rules by Karina Evans. And Far Out by Anne Bustard. Los Monstros, Felice and the Wailing Woman by Diana Lopez. And then lastly, The Rhythm of Time, Quest Love with S.A. Cosby. Alright, well, that's it for this video. Did you see any that you want to read? Have you read any of them already? Did you like them? Did you not? Let me know in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you would like to subscribe, I would love that if you'd like to. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.